Hello and welcome. I am a name that I can't pronounce, SLEEQB7, or Lava Lamp Onion Dip. This video is... well, basically, what happened in this game is, we suspect a certain ISP in Brisbane, Australia, had slight issues, because on our team, Yiddish name, Rillian, and Itchy Triggerfinger, we don't know him, as well as one person on the other team, all disconnected. And it was all pretty much the same time, and they couldn't reconnect to the game, so our only logical conclusion was that it must have been that ISP, because everyone that we knew disconnected on that ISP, well, everyone that didn't disconnect wasn't on that ISP, basically. So we're just essentially assuming that that's what happened. They had an issue, at which point that left Harlequin and myself to fight the 4 remaining heroes on the opposing team. Now, usually when people disconnect like that, what you do is you wait 5 minutes and then you disconnect because, you know, who wants to fight 2v4? What we did instead was a bit more amusing than that. Let's just skip ahead. Ah yes, see, this is where it got amusing. We have the 3 disconnects on our team. We have 1 disconnect from there. So they lost their Lashrak, we lost our Faceless, our Ursa, and our Tinker? Is that a Tinker? I really should know this, but I just don't, because it is a Tinker, yeah. For the icon Tinker or Clockwork, I don't pay enough attention. So we have these disconnects. We wait for a while for them to come back. To no avail. We conclude eventually that they're not coming back, and we should just continue. As fuck me, take your time to accept defeat, guys. Come on. And so the game continues. Fucking come on.
Is under attack.
So the game continues, and so it's just myself as Zeus. And Vengeful Spirit left. Thankfully, at this point, I had a mild amount of farm. For 18 minutes, I had a Perseverance in my bottle and my Arcane Boot, so it wasn't too bad. It wasn't stellar or anything, but I was a little ahead of their mid as well as their general team. Meanwhile, Harlequin, he hadn't been having the best lane. And they were just generally, they were probably a bit ahead of us. We had, however, a really powerful Ursa. Ursa, you know, so early in, having reasonable items, as well as a Faceless with a Battle Fury already. And, well, with his Morbid Mask as well. Meanwhile, Outworld suggesting that we should leave the game, to which, you know, my response is, you know, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Harlequin here has played a bit of StarCraft 2. With that, he's got some micro ability. He's no Korean or anything, but he's definitely above average in the micro community. If there was actually a community for that sort of thing. Jug takes another tower. Nothing surprising there. He was uncontested because our poor little Faceless was not overly... Nobody was paying any attention to him. Drops his ult. Easy kill. See, what happens when people from your team disconnect? Any gold that they receive gets split evenly among the remaining heroes. Which is why I got a bunch of gold for that kill. And Harlequin got a bunch of gold for that kill. So he starts controlling both himself as the Vengeful and the Faceless Void. Which is a terrible idea. So they're about to take the top tower, and we have a lovely initiation by our microed Faceless. Meanwhile, I'm Zeusing Juggernaut. He uses an Anomaly Slash to no effect. Faceless gets the kill on Outworld, and I get the kill on Juggernaut. So, 2 of us controlling 3 heroes, we took them down pretty easily. Wasn't really much competition there. By this point, I've just got my Bloodstone, As a Zeus, I always try to get the Bloodstone as soon as possible, just because with it I can cast for all eternity without, you know, batting an eyelid. So, as you can see, Harlequin has now proceeded to micro all 4 heroes. His own, the Faceless, the Tinker, and the Ursa. Once again, they're trying to push up the mid. We have Tinker and Ursa hiding in the jungle there. These teams none the wiser until Tinker throws out that Faceless ulties. Meanwhile, I get Omni slashed. Venomous. Fucking hell. Yeah. Do you see that? This is the short version of this story right now. Is that we killed them. They came at us with 4. They left with 1. There are 2 of us. We have Faceless mindlessly farming in the jungle, just auto attack and win.
Immortality.
All these heroes, except for Zeus, being controlled by the one person on our team. And will Faceless get a kill on Crystal Maiden? Looks like an easy kill up there. Meanwhile, Juggernaut's coming up behind us. Let's see how effective he is. And another ulti by Faceless Void. Not a problem there. Easy finish. Phantom Assassin reconsiders jumping us. It's a solid plan. Something that should definitely be reconsidered at this point. Looks like shit is kicking off, and in come the carry supports.
Man proposes. God
This guy,
disposes.
right here. This guy makes my life so much easier. So much. And I've just got my refresher orb. Which means, good times. Because Zeus with a refresher orb, with this much mana, with this little competition, is pretty funny. My case in point.
That's all it takes to kill you?
Double ult, triple kill. From nothing. And we bring the fight down to them, a bottom lane. We have all 5 of our heroes. We have a strong ulti from Faceless Void. So I decide to do the usual jerk. Zeus steals a kill. Crystal Maiden drops in Heartbeat. Outvel downfalls Juggernaut, and absolutely no resistance at all. So by this point, I have enough money for my Scepter, and their entire team disconnects. Not at the same time like the ISP drop we saw earlier, but all at different times. They were a team, and they decided, you know what, fuck this game, and all just quit. So there you have it, guys. If you ever have a disconnect in your game, maybe 1 or 2, what you do, instead of assuming the worst and quitting the game, as, you know, and most people would consider doing, instead, keep playing. Try to get someone to control those other heroes, and, well, you'll get an easy victory. This has been a, very, very, very amateur highlights Dota 2 commentary by me, Lava Lamp Onion Dip. I might do more in the future. It really depends on whether or not I have anything worth saying, because I'm really not good at casting, and I don't know very good about Dota. I've only played 200 hours. So, yeah. That's that. Thank you very much.